It's Tuesday, isn't it?
It's Tuesday, isn't it?
What? Wait, what? Bro, who's trying to go to the state? They show you love out there.
I'm telling you, bruh. This could be you. You can have them jumping up and down. You could be having them jumping. Bro, I guarantee you, if Ayo Kone come to the block, if he touchdown in New York with his, you know what I'm saying, with his British accent, I guarantee you the ladies are going crazy. And you got to do the ultra British accent. You know what I'm saying? Be like, yeah, I'm killing it, yeah. I'm killing it, yeah. You know? Don't mind me. Just trying to hear the tunes, yeah. Just trying to hear the tunes, yeah. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's all you gotta do, bro. That's all you gotta do, bro. They gonna be, yeah! Like, they're going crazy. You said UK accent in North America is instant aura? Yes, especially amongst black women. You will, trust me, if you want a black woman, Ayo Marty, you're getting it. What are we talking about? Ayo is having this problem. Apparently, every woman that he talks to ends up being attracted to white men. So I'm trying to give him advice to being like, he needs to go to the States because he wants a, you know what I'm saying? We love that black on black love. You know what I'm saying? We love the black love. You know what I'm saying? And he wants to keep that black love. He loves black women, but he can't get a black woman. So I told him, come to the States. That's an automatic black woman. But maybe she might date you for the accent and not your true self. But maybe that's not true. You know what I'm saying? You never know. You be begging it to the highest degree. It's crazy. Bruh. Has he tried? I'm pretty sure he went all across the UK, bruh. All across England. It seems like this has been a problem. This has been a problem. This has been a problem since 2022. We're in 2026. Every time this man talking about a redacted and then redacted ends up leaving him for a white man for some reason. And we have faith though, because 2025, that was the closest one. Old girl, you know me, shout out redacted. I feel like that was that was a coming to age story. It felt like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to tell the story, Ayo. I'm not going to tell the story, but I think she was the closest one. I'm like, you know what I mean? You had you a keeper right there. I wonder what she's doing now. Just curious. Not even trying to hoe. You said Manchester is known to be a swirl city. What the fuck does that mean? Go on, pop the balloon. I'm gonna be honest. If I ever see Ayo Marty, Ayo Kone, Ayo Bone on any pop the balloon, I will literally, and I'm not even joking, I would actually ban him. He does not need to be on there. He does not need to go on there. I don't want him to embarrass himself, bro. I couldn't stand it, bro, because you know what I'm saying? You said when I'm having something in common with them, though I can't hit the flow state. As a black female UK person, my advice is to feed us pasta and lobster. That nigga don't got lobster and pasta money. What the hell? That man ain't got no lobster and pasta money. You better come cheap, you know. You better get some, like, you know what I'm saying? You talking about some instant pasta. You know what I'm saying? And some imitation crab. That's the best that man gonna do. You know what I'm saying? That's the best that he gonna do. Imitation crab and Rasta pasta. That's the best that Ayo Kone is doing, bro. I can actually cook though. You're not going to cook pasta and lobster for no first time dates. You're not doing that. You're not doing that. I refuse. I refuse. She better take them oodles and noodles. I'll feed them some pondu and fufu with fish. Now, you know I don't know what the fuck that is. I ain't saying nigga can't cook. I'm just saying, like, bro, lobster and pasta is crazy. I will cook eventually. Nigga, you're not Carmine, bro. You're not Carmine. You let's be real. We're not Carmine, bro. Unless if you have a 5-star restaurant. Unless if you got a 5-star restaurant. Ain't no nigga should be out here cooking, acting like they a fucking a professional chef. Except for me, because I'm actually a professional chef. Because I do have a 5-star restaurant. So I'm not mad. I can actually cook. But you know what I'm saying? That's besides the point, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas need to, you know what I'm saying? Like, just come to the US, gang. You said, are you asking him if any of them liked him? Know that he liked them? That's some great food for the real black people. Makes them thick. Some Southern good cooking. Oh, you talking about that fufu, whatever? You say you think it's a combination of being kind of shy and a nigga? I don't know if the nigga part is there. I don't think the nigga part is there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all telling him to try dating apps? Y'all got that one. Never tried one? Do not try dating apps, never ever. I mean, shit, he ain't got no other options. I gave him the best advice that I can give him. And clearly it ain't working, so. Clearly it ain't working, bruh. Cause that nigga heart get, but I think the thing is, my thing is though, I don't think he's actually shy. I think he's like a, how do I say this respectfully? I don't think Ayo is like shy. I deadass think he doesn't seize the opportunity. That's like, if I'm gonna keep it a buck. I think he doesn't seize the opportunity when he's like, you know, talking to somebody. Cause every time like, it's like every time he's talking to somebody and he come in here and tell me that shit, it's like, well, I want, you know what I'm saying? Like they do, everything goes okay. And then something like ends up happening that ends up turning the course of the shit. Cause literally you did that multiple times. You said, you know, we went on a little dinner date, you know what I'm saying? We went to the concert, we went this, that, and the third. Everything seems so amazing. You're elated, you know what I mean? You're taking pictures, you know what I'm saying? This, that, and the third, and next thing you know, she's with a white man. Like what happened between the course of the time of you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't sit up here and be courting somebody, and then meanwhile, out of nowhere, she with a whole nother nigga. That shit crazy. That shit crazy. He said, not gonna lie, women from other countries are always better. Don't get with people from your own country. That's not true. That's not true. Because there's so many people around you. You can't even, that's literally impossible to gauge. And plus, they wouldn't even know if you're really from there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Well, obviously accent-wise, but like, even still, it's like you can't really judge that. Can't really. That sounds like some past bro shit. Like, you know what I mean? All the women in America are ass. That's why I go to Taiwan to go find a girl. It's like, no, bro. Like, you know, sometimes niggas game be weak. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes nigga can't really be spitting game for real. You know what I mean? With the current redacted, we should have hung out at least 3 times after we initially met. See, but now you're just setting up standards that are just unrealistic, bro. You can't be assuming that, yeah, we should be. Oh, you're talking about Belgium only? Oh, my bad. Sorry. But like, you can't be, that's another thing though. You can't be sitting up here being like, yeah, man, we should have been on at least 3 days by now. I've been already talking to this girl for like you can't be like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, you know, you just gotta go with the flow, let the vibes and tie shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, let niggas know, you know what I mean? Get a little, you know what I mean? Tie shit. He said, that just means that girls you're talking to are actively dating other people and they should make that known. Okay, I mean, but every girl is crazy though. I could understand if it was like 1 or 2. But it can't be like Like it was like maybe 6 girls. All 6 of them are like that. There's no way a nigga lands 6 times like that. Something going on. Let's make a profile for AO. Y'all want to make a profile for this man? I mean, I asked her about 3 times in different spread out occasions, but they never worked out at the end. Yeah, we gotta know, cause you know what I'm saying. We gotta need some context. Yeah, cause like I'm gonna be honest, like he said, my last redacted before my current one, I kind of fumbled because I was still hung up on the previous one. See, nigga worried about the past, gotta care about the future. Gotta care about the future.
They show you love. Oh, you
gotta care about the future.
Bro. They show you love out there, bro. I said he said it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday.
You might be talking to women that are too attractive for you. What kind of statement is that? What kind of statement? Hey, yeah. You basically like, yeah, nigga, you ugly, bro. Maybe they too fine for you. Like, no. It's not like, bro. It's not like the thing is that it's not like the nigga can't get none. It's just that he not following through. You know what I'm saying? It's like he's making the right plays, but he just not in. He's not in the back of the net. He's not hitting the back of the net, bruh. Everything do happen for a reason. She said she was ill on the first one. Who? Oh, your first one? The second one, she had to work trip, basically. Now, we know what that means. We know what that means. You say they're not unreachable. They still gonna give him time. They've been giving him time. They're yeah, I mean, to be fair though, like, especially in today's dating scene, is like, you know what I mean? Like, because I told this nigga, don't ever be hung up on it. Like, and I know this sounds crazy to say, because I know niggas don't be thinking like this, but like, y'all not exclusive. So if she's out here dating or like entertaining other people, you should also be able to entertain somebody too, because y'all not official. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. There's literally nothing wrong with that. Unless if y'all both want to be locked in. If y'all not locked in for real, if y'all just casually dating, then yes, having some other like people to just not even because just like interacting with other people, it's just okay to do. Like, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? You said when I was like someone when I like someone a lot, I don't really feel anything for any other girls, and that's fair. That means you're just a loyal ass nigga, and that's respectable. But it's okay to talk to other people because you never know. Conversation is the key. Is the starting key. Why wouldn't you talk to 3 to 4 people at the same time? Or entertaining. Well, I'm not saying like talk to them like you, like y'all like, you know, you trying to get down and dirty with them. It's just like, you know, it's just casual interaction with people. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Not on the talking stage. I'm talking about literally before the talking, like when y'all like just getting acclimated with each other. Like, it's okay to be, you know what I'm saying? Because especially when y'all not serious, it's like, you know, it's like, it's okay to like, you know, you can dibble and dab here and there. You know what I'm saying? Until y'all can like kind of lock in and be like, okay, I'm kind of feeling this girl a lot. You know, let's move this to the phase 2 type shit. You know what I'm saying? And then once y'all reach the phase 2, that's when you gotta kind of cut some of those people off. You don't know how this dating shit works, for real? I'm gonna be honest, nobody does. Let's just keep it a buck. Nobody knows, bro. I'm gonna be honest, dating is literally just Lucky Simulator. Cause niggas, if you ever ask anybody that's in a couple like how they get together, it's an amalgamation of tomfoolery. It's always like that anytime. I'm gonna be honest, nobody in this world knows how this dating shit works, bro. It just happens. You just gotta make shit happen, bro. I don't know what else to tell you, gang. Like, there's no formula. There's no certainty. There's no like absolutes. If it happens, it happens, bro. It happens, it happens. That's just how it goes, bro. You just vibe until it happens. You just make do what you gotta do, bro. You just make do what you gotta do. Nigga said, wait for the white man to mess up. Oh, hell no. Y'all trying to set that man up. At the root of all of my failures, fear is my biggest problem. Or it could be a blessing. You never know. Because you never know. You could have dodged a bullet. I feel like I do say though, you do be like in your bubble a little bit though. You do need to like kind of get out of it. I know I've been trying to egg this man on a little bit. Just that comfort zone, like you know, being a little you can't be afraid of shit for, you know what I mean? You gotta eventually do it, bro. You gotta eventually do that shit, bro. You gotta eventually do that shit, bro.
It's, man. Who's trying to go? I've never seen what just for saying it's Tuesday. Ah.
That nigga didn't even have to try. That nigga didn't even have to try, bruh. That's all I'm saying, bruh. At the end of the day, look, man. Nigga, move on and get going, bro. You feel me? This nigga, wait. This nigga just said, have you tried talking to women that are failing in their current relationships? Let's watch the movie, y'all. Let's watch the movie. We done lost the plot. Don't even listen to that man. That nigga just said, hey man, you ever try being a rebound? That shit never works, gang. We all seen movie, bro. You okay being, maybe you're just a rebound nigga. Maybe you're not a point guard. You're the offensive. You're just here to grab rebounds, bro. Like no, nigga, no, bro. Nobody should ever want to be the rebound option. No, that never works. You don't get a girlfriend from being a rebound. You don't get a life partner from being a rebound. I'd be like Dennis Rodman in this. Shut up, nigga. You said what movie? We're watching Protection Princess or whatever. I forgot what it's called. The one with fucking Selena Gomez and whatchamacallit in it. Bro said, hey man, if you can't get a girl that is not single, how about you get a girl that's already in a relationship, bro? Like if the single girl don't work, nigga, let her be in a relationship. You have a better nigga, what? Hell no. What is this? Oh my god, bruh. Oh my god, that shit hilarious, bruh. Y'all gotta stop that shit, bruh. Wait, what happened? Side nigga anthem? Don't ever do that shit, bro. Don't ever. Look, that man has more self-respect than that, bro. You said what's your next step with the current redacted? We all low-key just besties. You know what? Y'all got that. Y'all got that, bruh. Cause I'm gonna be honest, Ayo, I was half paying attention. I forgot what you said. I ain't gonna lie to you. I forgot the problem. What happened again? My bad. I'm sorry. That's on me. I'm still stuck up on the fact that the nigga said, you know. I'm still. Okay. You said how does he still have feelings for her? Wait, oh, hold on. We just friends right now and we hung out like once a year. Wait. This ain't the same girl, right? We hung out once a year ago for a couple hours. Yeah, Cosmic said, yeah, what Cosmic said, don't rush it. But also, wait, this ain't the same girl, right? Wait, hold on, wait. We are just friends right now. We hung out once a year ago. Nigga. Okay, this ain't the same one? Yeah, nigga, you gotta move on. I ain't gonna lie. You gotta move on, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Nick, if you haven't said anything yet, and it's been a year, yeah, you gotta move on, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you. Out of sight, out of mind. You need to be actively communicating so you're not in the dark. Yeah, I agree with CC on that one. Unironically, let her know what's up. A year ago is crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. Also, like, you need to do what they like. You know what I'm saying? Like, show that you have interest in her. You know, peacock a little bit. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Show her you got a little interest. And if she hits you with the obsession, don't get a wishing willow and be like, I wish this girl liked me for the rest of my life. Don't do that. If she hits you with that shit, you gotta move on. You gotta move on. What? Peacock. Show out. It's a terminology. Text her and say you've been thinking about her and you want to see. Wait, whoa. I don't know about all that. Thinking about her. That nigga might get slapped. I don't know about the thinking about part. I ain't gonna lie. She gonna be like, ew, nigga, what? Thinking about me? You been, nigga, you knew me for a year and you been thinking about me? Like, what? What the fuck? Like, get the fuck off boy, stop. Get off my phone. Like, hell no. Boy, stop. Boy, stop. You say you asked her a couple times to hang out in 2025. Those 3 times all didn't work out for many reasons. We still message here and there about talking about music. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. 3 times is crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. Wait, was it like, did she give you an excuse or was it just naturally just not lining up? Because 3 times, I'm sorry, 3, I feel like, I say this all the time. If somebody likes you, they will make time for you. That's just true. Like, no way a nigga would dodge you 3 times. Okay, yeah, you gotta move on. I ain't gonna lie. She probably didn't know you like him because he didn't nigga say nothing, bruh. Nah, you gotta move on though. You gotta move on. You gotta move on. Yeah. If she gave an excuse 3 times, yeah, you gotta move on. You gotta move on. Cause that's just at that point, it's giving friend. I ain't gonna lie. It's giving friend. It's giving like, you know what I mean? First time she was busy, but said let's rearrange. Then when the new date came up, she got sick. Oh, really? She just casually got sick? I never told her my feelings for her. What was the 3rd time? Okay, so if we rearrange, okay, that's okay, all right. She got sick. All right. But what was the 3rd time though? What was the 3rd time? Nigga, she had to take her dog to the hospital? She had to take her puppy to the hospital, nigga? Is that what happened? Cause I'm not gonna lie, 3 times is insane. I ain't gonna lie. If I ask a girl out and she said, yeah, let's take a rain check on that. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, all right, if you want to reschedule a date. If she has a second excuse, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna take it as she probably ain't really feeling a nigga like that. Time to move on, bro. Her friend fell and she had to take care of her. Oh Lord, that's just the excuses is crazy, bro. 3 times is crazy. 3rd time was a couple months later. A couple months later when you brought it up again, and she had a work trip at that time. She had to go back to London for uni. Thank you, Cosmic. Thank you. Yeah, you gotta let this one. You gotta let this one go. A work trip is insane. Now, to be fair though, hold on. To be fair though, you did say you wait months later. You should have. You should not. I'm gonna be honest. I think you fucked up because you probably should have asked her in between that time. But even still, yeah, that's just kind of crazy. Because I'm not gonna lie, if she liked you, the first two excuses are whatever. Third excuse, she had a work trip, my nigga. Like really? Like really? She still ain't made time for you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that she didn't make no time for you. Matter of fact, mind you, common courtesy, usually when people, like when you want to make plans with somebody and they knowing y'all want to make plans, common courtesy is usually that the other person will reconvene back with you to make plans with you. If she didn't have the audacity to do that, she was never interested in you. Or she didn't have enough respect for you to have the time of day to reschedule. If I'm gonna just keep it a bug. If she never was like, yeah, let's reconvene on this day, you know what I mean, before I had to go. If she never did any of that, yeah, she was not interested. I'm gonna just be honest. They were spread out because I didn't want to sound like a beg asking her over and over again. Nigga, you asked her twice. Both of the times she flaked on you, my nigga. The fuck? What do you mean? If at most you would, and like I said, at most, if she really wanted to, she would have hit you with the, okay, well, I can't go on the second time you asked. She should have been like, well, I can't go right now, but like maybe next week we could probably do something. She didn't hit you with none of that. Cause I'm gonna be honest, if a nigga don't hit you back with the let's reschedule and I'll tell you when I'm free, you gotta move on. I ain't gonna lie. And then especially after you wait a couple months afterwards, yeah, she done probably found her two white men at that point. You said women like that, like you would make the time anytime and actually ask you to. You said what's the age range you are? Oh, you say he a young nigga? You say he is a gullible youth. He is a gullible youth. I'm not gonna lie. I've been trying to drill it in that little nigga head, bruh. Gullible youth, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he still got time to make mistakes. You know what I mean? Nigga still got time to make mistakes, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. I'm just saying, time is running out. No, it's not, nigga. No, it's not. No, it's not. Nigga, there's a reason why they made 40-year-old virgin, bruh. I ain't gonna lie. Nigga, if Asmongold can find him a girlfriend, let's be real, you have a way better chance. I'm just gonna be, nigga, Asmongold has a girlfriend, nigga. You have a better chance than him. Let's be real. You're not stinky. I mean, you're not white though, so maybe that's probably maybe you need to be unkept, have a stinky ass house. Maybe I don't know, but I don't know. You say you don't want to be Steve Carell? What's wrong with Steve Carell? He's a multi-millionaire. I like you and I want you now, and we can make it the easy way or hard way. Oh Lord, bruh. It's crazy. Asmongold has a girlfriend. Trust me, he got money. That don't mean nothing. I don't care, nigga. If you give a homeless man money, if you give a homeless man money, if he can still pull a girl, you know, we gotta get up. Yeah, just delete her and move on, bruh. Just delete her and move on. Find some interest. You know what I'm saying? Like, find some people. Because the good thing about it is with Ayo is that at least he's understanding. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Find some people. You know, get into some friend groups. Find some people. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Go to shit that you like. Make sure you go to places where you are interested in. Find people in those places where you that draws natural interest in, and then you know what I'm saying? See if you like any people like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Ain't that hard. You You know what I'm saying? Ain't that hard, bruh. AO is like the son I never had. Gianni, you not even in the league, gang. We gotta get you we gotta get you to stop with the gooning addiction first. You not even in the league, son. We gotta get you to stop doing that, bruh. Just need to find a new people. And you can do it because you did it multiple times. You can do it. You can do it. You have done it multiple times. You can do it, bruh. So you need to find an artsy black woman for Britain that love music. Maybe not that. You know what I mean? Maybe not that. Maybe not that. Maybe let's like, you know what I mean? Let's just try to find somebody that has common interests. You know what I mean? Let's not try to go for the super artsy niggas. You say, you know, let's just like, you know, like Cosmic said, get you like a plethora of different range. Not, she didn't say that, but I'm just saying like, get, like, you know what I mean? Get some like, you know what I mean? Like, take like 3 of your interests, you know what I mean, that you have, and try to find people that are like-minded in those 3 interests and see if you can, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Do like that. You know what I mean? Get you a thick African woman that will cook good and make you happy. So you just want him to have a maid, is what you're saying. Putting words in my mouth, that you know what I meant. First and second redacted, I met at uni. Third, it currently redacted, was Twitter mutuals for years. Then we ended up meeting before a concert. Okay, so now I guess the fourth redacted needs to be like at one of these clubs that you go to type shit. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Go back to uni and find it. Nigga, no, hell no. Yeah, you might have to open a dating app. I ain't gonna lie to you. Or just explore the real world. You know what I mean? You never know. Your next love can literally be like Julia Roberts. You know, you never know. Go on Hinge. Say, how do adults meet new people? Third spaces for young adults. I'm gonna be honest, nigga, Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you, bruh. Pokemon Go. The gym, that record store, maybe. That record store. Wait, did you take that girl to a record store? You know, you can meet people there. Know what I'm saying? Just don't be the creep ass nigga that's over there. Be like, all right, yeah. You see this? Jimi Hendrix, 1979. You know what I'm saying? Platinum record. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Ain't nothing too crazy about it. Just, you know, he's just a platinum artist. You know what I'm saying? You see this? Erykah Badu. You know what I'm saying? Nice song, singer songwriter. You know what I mean? Type shit. Jack Black. You never know. You never know. I don't even go outside. The nigga go outside. Or nigga, I don't know, nigga, E-date. I ain't gonna lie. E-date, nigga. Go into some of these discords. Go to somebody's. Hey, you know what? Go into the Beat Battle Discord and go find you somebody. Nigga, I don't know. You say your last chance is Tinder, and that's after choosing to be single for life. I have no friends, nothing to do with. Okay, you're just lying now. Not the E-Kid stuff. Whipping up shit in a kettle. Nigga, how y'all think CC found her man, bro? I bet. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. CC, I apologize. I know I be on your dick, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was crazy. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I live in a small village in Portugal. What am I supposed to do? You can travel. You can make time to travel. You say your partner ain't calling you no E-Kid? Yeah, when you're not around, he be silent. They be silent. You know what I mean? But, you know what I'm saying? When you're not around, they be talking. They be talking. You said, bro, she literally, E-Kidding is crazy. Nobody asked you to be E-Kidding. I'm saying, like, bro, you know what I'm saying? We all know how CC get down, bro. We all know how CC get down, bro. You know what I'm saying? She going to a clan rally. She going to a clan rally. You know what I'm saying? Dressing up. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking Uncle Ruckus. And you know, she putting it out there, bro. You know what I'm saying? She said, you know what I mean? Yeah, fuck them, Nick. Fuck them. Am I right, guys? Am I right? Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. There was a hold on. I gotta go on. Bro, there was this video of this. I don't know if y'all saw it. There's this woman that she had like a never mind. I ain't gonna lie. I'm on dick today. Am I wildin'? Never mind. I'm on dick today. Am I wildin'? Hey man, you know what? Best thing you can do is travel, bruh. Best thing you can do is travel. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when you're not looking for something is when the thing appears to you the most. That's the best advice I could give you. Sometimes in life, when you're not looking for something, it appears to you the most. Take that how you want, bruh. Listen to the women in chat. I'm just kidding. Am I wildin' though? For real, wildin'? He said, how should I approach these lovely ladies in public? Cut your fro. Get braids. And you know what I mean? Don't smack their. I'm pretty sure any normal human would never go up to a random person and smack their butt, especially Ayo Kone. Well, I don't know though, but definitely don't dog whistle though. That's the last thing you want to do. Don't ever do that. I know he's smarter than that. He would never do that. You know what I'm saying? He will never do that. Don't cut the fro. No, cut the fro. Get the you know what I'm saying? Get the whatchamacallit? Why am I forgetting this nigga name? The Tyler Perry wig. Get the Tyler Perry wig. You know what I'm saying? Get you some chrome hearts. Get you a chrome hearts necklace. You know what I'm saying? Get you a little bedazzle here. Pull up in that Lincoln Navigator that Cedric the Entertainer pulled up in Johnson's Family Vacation. And you know what I'm saying? Make sure you have 40 TVs all in the car with a Cheeto dispenser in the back, and then just go to like a gas station and bump all your music. Don't bump that don't bump that mic nigga music. Bump all your music, and then you know what I'm saying? Go to a petrol station or whatever and be like, yeah, that's me. That's me, ladies. Yep. You know? I mean, this could be you. Nice Lincoln Navigator. You know what I'm saying? Burberry seats. You know what I mean? Burberry for me, Burberry for you, girl. You know what I'm saying? Spinner still spinning type shit. You know what I mean? Y'all want some Cheetos? You know what I mean? Type shit. Don't do any of that I just said, by the way. Don't do that, bro. Do what they say, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't listen to me, bro. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. Start being more mean to girls like mean niggas. Nigga, you want this nigga to be toxic? Ah, hell nah. You want him to be toxic? Okay, he's not a Tyler Perry villain. Don't do that, bro. Bro, Ayo does not have a mean bone in his body. Unless if you start talking about Tyler the Creator. That man don't got a mean bone in his body. Hey, listen here, lady. You, me, in my car right now. Yeah. Is that your man? Yeah, fuck him. He didn't make beeper. Yeah, that's me. Yeah. No, don't do that, bro. Don't be like Chris, bro. We saw Everybody Hates Chris. You saw what happened to him. He got his ass whooped by his mom. Do you want your mama to whoop your ass? Do I gotta play the clip again? Do you want your mama to whoop your ass? No, you don't want that. Don't do that, bro. Get a man bun. Do not be yourself. Y'all just trying to set this man up for failure. One thing I will say, a lot of girls that are my age basically imply that I'm adorable and cute and don't realize we're about the same age. Oh. They were flirting. That can't be. Depends on their tone. If they calling you cute, nah. 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 If they saying that, they hitting you with the little bro shit. I'm just gonna keep it 1,000 sacks. That's the little bro shit. Aw, you're so cute. Any girl would love to have you. If she hit you with that phrase, it's up. It's up. Aw, you're so handsome. Little cutie patootie. Any girl will like you. Just not me, nigga. Any other girl will like you. Just not me, though. Yeah, if they hitting you with that, yeah, bruh. You know? Last time I heard that was when I was calling that with, I was chilling with her and her gay friend after a party. Relax a little. I'm telling the truth. I'm sorry. I'm telling the truth. I got hit with that. I already knew what time it was. We already know. Do y'all want the nigga to fail or do y'all want the nigga to succeed? They really think so. Okay, so CC, okay, hear this. So let's be honest. Let's keep it a buck. I'm gonna be so real right now. If you know what I'm saying, you chilling, you know what I'm saying, tight shit with your quote unquote, you said, because I call my homeboy cute just to test the waters low key. Okay, but like the nigga, okay, was this a girl that you like or this was just a friend? If it's a friend and y'all not like, if y'all don't like each other, that's whatever. But if a girl that you have some type of feelings for say that shit, nigga, I've turned to a Batman villain. No cap. No cap. The fuck you mean I'm cute? You can see it. You can see me you can see me. You know what I'm saying? What? What are you talking about? I'm trying to be with you. What you talking about? The hell no. You don't think you can tell a man that, to be honest? These are friends, mutuals. If I'm little broing you, I never complimenting you. No, that's not. Well, maybe that's just you though, cause I ain't gonna lie. I feel like when some girls do that shit, like I feel like, you know what I'm saying, like they're trying to like, you know. It wasn't a girl I actually like. Actually, one first redacted from uni did say I was kawaii. I'm gonna be honest, you dodged a bullet there. That was an Edie girl ass response. She was gonna have you drinking Kool-Aid out of a tank and feed it through her feet, bruh. You was gonna go to DreamCon, get stepped on, booty straight to the face. She thought you was one of them niggas that pay for play. You dodged the bullet. Kawaii? Nani deska? Oh hell no! Bro, what? She a nigga boo? A nigga boo is crazy. A nigga boo is crazy. Yo. I just noticed a lot of girls I like loved or use to love K-pop. Black K-pop lovers. Nigga boo is insane. I'm calling niggas kawaii now. Oh Lord, bro. you're kawaii. Hell no, bro. Hell no. Nigga, I'm sorry if she goes out of her way to say a term like that, she definitely was dating like 40 people at the same time. Her password definitely has the hard R in it. Not gonna lie. She has a full body anime pillow. You know? Those women be freaky though. Oh, really? Really? I could tell she was joking. You sure about that? Marty, you're so cute. You're so kawaii. Now come into my room and we're gonna have I want you to come into my room right now and hug my full body pillow. Get down on all fours, and I'm gonna feed you Kool-Aid through my feet. That's definitely what she was gonna do, bro. I want your Discord at right now, so we can roleplay us being a nice kawaii desku couple. No, nigga, ain't no playing, nigga. No, don't look at me like that. Nigga, of course you would say yes. She gonna put a cock. All right. Okay, Pokemade. Bro, don't do that, bro. Don't do that, bro. I'm just saying, like, bro, dead ass just like on some real shit. Don't pin that, bro. If she don't pin that, bro. I'm saying, bro, look. If she hit you with anything that sound like, you know, and the thing is, if you felt disrespected by that, then it's like, then it probably was attempted to feel that way. Not necessarily, she's not indirectly trying to disrespect you, but you know what I'm saying? If you feel some type of way after that, then it's like, you know what I mean? Like, cause nigga, don't be calling me cute. Like, nigga, what? Don't be calling me cute. Like, nigga, I'm not no toy. I'm a grown man. That's like when you be telling like your nephew, be like, oh, you're so cute and handsome. You gonna grow up to be you gonna grow up to be a big strong man one day. Somebody gonna love you. Like, nigga, what? Nigga, I'm a grown man, bitch. The fuck wrong with you? Do I look like a toy? Do I look like a rose toy to you? No, I'm a grown man. I stand on business. The fuck? You said at least 3 times in the last year, some girls who are mutual friends said or implied I was cute or adorable. That's the part. The adorable part. That's the adorable part. That's the part. That's the part. You know what I mean? Calling you cute, that's whatever. But adorable, you know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna be honest, that's just like, you know. Adorable is insane. I'm not gonna lie. You only tell that to somebody like a little kid or something. You know what I mean? As a grown man, you calling me adorable? That's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Unless if it's like on, you know what I'm saying? Unless if they seen you do something, like if you like, you know, hold a door for a woman or something, then that's different. If they're just saying that out of the blue, just be like, yeah, you're so adorable. Like, nigga, what? Are you trying to disrespect me? Hell nah. Tell them to date you if you're so adorable. And they compliment my dimples. That means you're a good looking man. You're a good looking man. You know what I'm saying? Now you take those as compliments, you know what I'm saying? And then you double down on them. You know what I mean? And then be like, you know, go apply that to, you know, to get, you know what I mean? If a female, first of all, female is crazy, got a little bit of a what? A cellulite? A little bit of cellulite? Do you care? What? What is these sentences you're saying? What is this sentence are you saying, bruh? You said realizing your homeboy is cute, but he's too respectful and quiet, so you don't look at him like that. But you see the potential. Ew. The potential is insane. The potential is like, yeah. Maybe not with me, nigga, but I ain't gonna lie. For the right bit, for the right girl, you might be good for somebody. I think you should really leave those who won't make the time for you and use dating as a way to find someone, but also learn about yourself. I've been telling them that also. Find out what you like and dislike, realize more about the world, and we're all been in your position before, and it hurts a lot, but the way you grow is that it helps you is navigate the. Yeah, I agree. I've been saying that like the best experience is just jumping out there. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like I always say this. It doesn't really matter what I like. It doesn't matter what I say. It doesn't matter what anybody else in chat say. You know what I'm saying? We're not you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like your best, like you gotta figure out what you like, your dislikes. You gotta know what you are into. You gotta know what you're not into. You gotta see what you find disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? And things of that nature. And then you gotta explore. You know what I mean? Build the first thing though, I will say, I think we all could agree. Yes, it's your confidence. Your fear of putting yourself out there needs to be the first thing that you tackle. You should not be afraid to put yourself out there. You know what I mean? If you see somebody and if you like have some type of feelings for them, you don't have to say, damn girl, I'm trying to fuck you, trying to fuck me too. Like, you don't gotta do all that, but like you gotta be more confident in yourself as a person. And then, you know what I mean? Like, put that towards your next like, you know, interactions, not just in dating, but just in communicating, period. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you put yourself out there, and then, you know what I'm saying, you explore that shit. You gonna start, you know what I mean? You gonna start feeling more confident in yourself to go, you know, with girls and all that other shit. It's just gonna come with it, bro. Life experience is a forward progression. The more you experience life, the more you start to learn about yourself, the more confidence you get into yourself, and then worrying about a girl and all this other shit, it's being like you have to be in a. You don't have to worry about that. Like, bro, focus on yourself first. Focus on yourself first. This go for everybody. Focus on yourself first, and then let the natural progression happen to you. You gonna learn. You get out of your comfort zone. Don't stay comfortable. Get out of your comfort zone. Explore. Learn about yourself, and then everything will fall into pieces. That's all it is. He said the first heartbreak is gonna have you feeling like 50 Cent when he got shot. That first one always hurts. You know what I mean? You might want to end up, you know what I mean? The first one always hurts. You know what I'm saying? When I first got my heart broken, best believe I ended up just like Zendaya on Drama. I ended up just like Zero Day. You know what I mean? I didn't go through with it, but just so you know, it happened. But then you know, what did Aaliyah say? If first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. She's saying that for a reason. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You gotta love yourself. You gotta love yourself. Psy Baby probably did say that. I definitely said that. We could have lost Nick. Okay, I wouldn't actually like go through with I wouldn't actually shoot up a school, bro. That's just be insane for a girl. That's crazy. Especially when I was only like 10 years old when that happened. So it's like, you know. But either way, that's beside the point though. I've been telling you this for years, nigga. His big ass head just don't want to listen. I keep on saying this, bro. The thing is, you got to hear it from other people though, because when I tell you, you're gonna be like, yeah, whatever, nigga, whatever. You know what I mean? But when other people tell you that, then I've been telling niggas this for years. You say you're for sure going to cry, or you might shoot up something. But then, that's beside the point. Though. That's beside the point though. You said you threw up. It happens to the best of. The thing is, like that's why loss is the greatest thing that a person could go through. Like, if you win all the time, you don't learn nothing. When you lose, Kobe said it the best. I think he said this. Like, winning is one thing, but losing is the best learning material or some shit like that. I don't know. But basically, when you lose, it's actually better than winning because you learn how to win. If you just winning, you never know. If you never learn how to lose, you can't win. You can't really win in life. You know what I'm saying? Is it that first breakup really changed niggas? It really do. It really do. It really do. It's so bittersweet, but you learn. Second place is better. I didn't say that. I didn't say second place is better. I'm saying when you lose, you gain the. You notice anytime niggas lose, you get more passion to want to win. If I just win all the time, why do I need to try? Why do I need to try? If I'm just going to win, why do I need to try? Losing hungers you. It makes you want to go achieve better, achieve more. That's what you want to do. You said when you lose, you're really winning at the same time. That's not what I said. Okay, all right. Are you a different animal or the same beast? Kobe Bean Bryant. He did say that, bro. That's why niggas. That's why when you get your heart broken, you know what I'm saying? The scar heals when you introduce somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody's never gonna be lucky on their first try, bro. Nobody. You know what I'm saying? And hell, you might not be on your 50th try, but you gotta go out there and try it, bro. You know what I'm saying? That first girl, first guy, whatever, your first love, they weren't really a love. They were a test. They were a test for your true partner, bro. You know what I mean? His middle name is Bean? No, it's not. It's just his nickname. Baked Beans. You say he looked like a baked bean when playing. Okay. That's what I'm worried about though. About what? Nigga, you experience a life like everybody else. We all gotta do it. We all gotta do it, bro. You don't think I had to go out there like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't hit gold. I didn't hit gold every girl I ever talked to, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's everybody do that, bro. Anytime I like, you know what I mean? Sometimes you get some misses, bro. It is what it is. But over time, you start to learn like you don't really, because I think that when you first get your heart broken, you take it out on them. But it's like, you know what I mean? Like it's different. Like, you know what I mean? Middle name Bean taken from his father, Jelly Bean. Brian's nickname. Like I know I'm 22, but what if I hit 29 and I only a bit and I only have a little bit of real dating experience? Then you handle that when you in 29, nigga. You 22, nigga. That's what? That's 7 years away. That's 7 years that you have experience. And even if you're 29, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're 29. It doesn't matter if you're 33. It doesn't matter if you're 40. It doesn't matter. Like life is gonna happen regardless. That's just life experience, bro. You gotta do like the age thing does not matter. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter how young you are. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because you're gonna be in a different place. In 7 years, you're gonna be in a different place that you are right now. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter, bro. You say you're very self-aware, so just keep experiencing and you'll get it along the way. Yeah, exactly. What the fuck was that? Nigga, something just fucking landed on my foot. Yeah, we all go through the same shit, bro. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter. Like, bro, you don't like, no, it wasn't no damn cockroach, nigga. I ain't Asmongold, nigga. Bro, but at the same time, it's like, bro, it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter how old you are. Everybody goes through life experiences, bro. Like, it is what it is. Don't ask me about my dating history. Gianni, we know your dating history is, I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. Cockroach immediately is crazy, bro. No, it's probably true. Nah, I'm not gonna hold you. But I'm just saying, look, like I said, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how young you are. It doesn't matter how old you are. Like, bro, it doesn't matter if you are like, cause mind you, this applies more to life too. Cause like, I know this is just more than just dating. Cause you know what I'm saying? You know, you worried about, your career and all this shit. And I keep on telling niggas all the time, if you focus on the negatives and not uplift your positives, you're only going to output your negatives. If you're worried about, I see this person at my same age who's a millionaire, why am I not in the same place? You're worrying about the wrong thing, gang. You're worrying about the wrong shit, bro. You're worrying about the wrong shit. I'm being honest. Just because you see somebody that's a peer of yours or something, if their path is their path, your path is your path. Focus on your path. That's the only thing you need. You should be focusing on your path. Nobody else. Your path is unique to nobody else. That's the greatest thing about being a human, is your path is unique to you. So you may not understand what's going on in life right now, but but trust me, once you start realizing that if you start accepting the realities in life and shit, life becomes a lot easier for you. Life becomes a lot easier for you. Those worries are minuscule. You know what I'm saying? Damn, man, I only came in contact with 3 girls, bro. My homie is married now with 2 kids. Okay, who's to say you're not gonna get married soon? Who say you're not gonna come in contact with the baddest person you ever seen in your life? Who knows? It's not like, bro, just because you don't see it right now, niggas just want immediate success. Nigga, just wait for it, man. It's there for you. Nigga, it's already on the path, bro. Just keep on going, bro. I hope for women to approach me when I go to the club or a bar. I never really approach first. Too scared for all that. And guess what? That's okay. At least you know you are scared. So that's something that you get to work on. That should be something that you work on. It could be something small and minute. You could be like, okay, well, how do I fix this? All right, I pull you to write it down. And I'm not even joking when I say this. Write this down. Try to accomplish something that you would normally not do. Take the time, obviously. Don't sit up there and try to it's like an objective, right? You know, when we play games, right? Real gamer here, right? It's an objective. You don't have to do it immediately, but just know that it's there. Just look at it, visualize it. You know what I'm saying? Try to do something that you would normally not do, and just to check it off. Don't worry about being embarrassed. Don't worry about doing none of that shit. Learning to embrace the tomfoolery, you will be well off in life. You said, I'm gonna get clown it for later, but I never talk to a girl ever or date. But who's gonna clown you though? And why do you care? Who's gonna clown you? Who's gonna clown you? And why would you care anyway? I'm gonna trust you. I'm gonna trust you. I'm gonna tell you, in life, nobody actually cares about what niggas do. I'm just letting y'all know right now, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Nobody cares what y'all do, bro. It is not mean to be on whatever. It's just the fact. Niggas will say, oh, that's a moment, and then move on with their life. The life is not internet, bro. I promise you. When you in the real world, nobody cares what you're doing. Trust me. They don't care. They got their own problems to worry about. They don't care what you got going on. And once you realize that, life is a lot easier. Trust me. Trust me. Nobody's going to remember. Nobody's going to care. Nobody's going to give a fuck. They got their own bills to worry about. They got their own problems to worry about. They got their own shit to worry about. You think they give a fuck about you fumbling a baddie at a club? Oh, I can't talk. You think they're gonna care? No, nobody's gonna give a fuck. They'll be like, damn, that sucks. All right, well, anyway, I got the bills due on the 21st. Nigga, they don't care. They don't give a fuck. Trust me, they don't. You're in your own head. You got to get out of your own head, bro. That's what's suppressing. That's what's limiting yourself right now, because you're in your own head. Trust me, I know. We all been there, bro. Trust me. It ain't, you don't grow, you don't gain confidence at, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people are naturally confident, but some of those that's taught, bruh. You said, I never been in love with anyone. Nigga, you're 18, bruh. You're 18, gang. Or 17. I forgot how old you are. I think you're 18, right? 17? Bro, nigga. Stop. It's okay, bro. Nigga, 18, bruh. Stop, bro. You'll be okay, bro. Like, life is not going to end. You're not automatically, life is not going to end, bro. You okay, bro. You said, hey, you probably won't see her again. Exactly, you won't. And if you do, she's not going to remember you. That's the crazy part. Like, oh, you're the only one that's going to remember. You like, if you end up meeting that girl, you'll be like, yeah, so you remember? You like, no, not really. I was the guy who fumbled. I'm the guy who slipped on the banana peel. And got the drink spilled all over me. It looked like I peed myself. Oh really? Ah, damn, that's tough. I don't remember that. Anyway, hope you're doing okay. That's literally what's gonna happen. Turned 19 in August, nigga. It's still you, bro. God damn, bro, nigga, bro. Who cares? Y'all niggas need to stop caring about what other people think. People that don't they didn't give a fuck about you before you was in their vicinity. They're not gonna give a absolute shit in a kettle after you leave their vicinity, bro. Niggas don't care. The internet is not real. Y'all letting this shit affect you, bro. It's not real. In the real world, nobody actually gives a fuck. If you do something embarrassing, that's a moment and that's it. There's nothing else going on. You'll be all right, bro. Trust me, they don't care. Too many people in this world have their own problems to worry about. They don't give a fuck about no damn 18 Gianni. They don't give a fuck about no damn Ayo Marty. They don't give a fuck about no chocolate. They don't care. They don't give a fuck about who you are, nigga. They don't care. So why should you care? You know what I'm saying? You said you need to take your own advice, but yeah, you gotta just go after shit and realize no one's gonna remember it or mistakes or awkward interactions. Exactly. It's just a moment, bruh. Don't let that shit affect you. It really don't. In the great words of Jim Carrey, the guy that you hate. And I'm glad that we can talk about this because this is why Jim Carrey's the GOAT. You think people give a fuck about what? You think Jim Carrey cares about? People say, oh, he's only funny because he makes facial expressions. No. That's why he's the GOAT. He did not care about what other people thought about him, bruh. That's how he was successful on Living in Color. That's why he was successful in all his movies. That's why he's the GOAT. Because he doesn't care about being embarrassed because he knows for a fact that it doesn't matter at the end of the day. I'm going to be myself and nobody can stop me. See, the only time I talk to a random girl at a club, I drank some Ray and pineapple and then went to compliment her afro and I didn't really have anything else to say. So you just went up to her and be like, yeah, man. Girl, you got a nice afro. And they just walked away. Shit, you probably made her day. Shit, she probably was like, damn. I ain't gonna lie, that nigga kinda. You say you love her, nigga. She probably like, damn, nigga. I ain't gonna lie, that nigga kinda. I ain't gonna lie. You never know. But you would have never know because you just walked away. You walked away. Even though nothing came from that, I'm glad I went out and tried that shit. And you should do that more. Compliment somebody. Man, just be like, respectfully, obviously, just be like, you know what I mean? Off the rate. Oh, he can only interact when he drunk. Don't do it when you're drunk, though. Do it when you're sober, though. You know what I mean? Can I say something? I love your teeth. I mean, if you're complimenting somebody, as long as it's respectful, it doesn't matter. Just be respect and when I mean respectful, if you wouldn't say this to yourself, don't say this to somebody. Now I said I love your teeth is kind of insane because like why would you say that to somebody? You know what I mean? Unless if you're engaging with conversation, like why would you say that? It gotta be something. It gotta make sense too. You know what I mean? It just can't be like, yeah, I love your teeth. No, you can't go up and be like, yeah, I love your teeth. Your teeth are amazing. Did you get dental work?
Special, a ribbon is something rare.
Oh my god! Like,
So
I love your, I love your mandibles. No, it gotta make sense, bruh. You know what I mean? It gotta make sense, bruh. You know what I mean? Like, you could compliment, you know, somebody's skin. You know what I mean? You compliment somebody's hair, like Ayo did. You could compliment somebody's like clothes. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna be honest. You look very good in this. You know what I mean? You look very good in this. Trust me, I promise you, girl, bro. There's a genuine there's a genuine compliment, and then there's one where you're just trying to like girls know the difference, bro. Trust me, women know the difference. They know the difference, bro. If you being genuine about your compliment, she can tell. It's not that hard. An average person could tell if you're being genuine about a compliment. Yeah, compliment their outfit. You know, be respectful. I have the same thing as Ayo, confident when drunk. I can go make new friends so easily and smoke a cig with a random. But but talking to a girl, I can't do it even if I'm drunk. I don't know why. But my thing is, my thing is like, I'm not understanding why do y'all. My bad. I'm sorry. But it's like, you know, women are not aliens, right? They're human too. Yeah, just be like, how's your night going? You know what I'm saying? Just like Cece said, like, let the conversation flow. Blake, it be normal. Women are not aliens. They're normal humans just like you. Like, they're normal humans just like you and I. I'm gonna be honest, it shouldn't really be that difficult to engage in a conversation with a woman. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm different. I don't know. But I don't see the difference. It shouldn't be that hard to do that because they're just like humans. You know what I mean? You know? So you can still do it sober. You can. It's easy. It's because when you're intoxicated, you don't second guess yourself. That's also true. You could do it sober if you just don't second guess yourself. You said, if I'm going out, I need a drink. How can you party sober? I mean, there's ways that you could party sober. Like, you don't need influence to have a good time. Or you don't need to be under the influence to have a good time. See, my thing is though, I don't want to make them uncomfortable by approaching them. But how do you know if they're uncomfortable though? Yeah, check for their body language. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know. Like, they will only be uncomfortable if you coming up to them looking like a damn serial killer. Like, if you walking up to a girl talking about something. Hey, you have a nice dress on. Like, of course. Like, of course they'd be like, ew, nigga, the fuck? What the fuck wrong with bro? What the fuck wrong with shorty? Like, bro, obviously. But if you just walked up to them normal, just like how you would regularly walk up to somebody, like you would walk up to a guy. If you up to them, they're not gonna feel uncomfortable. Don't try to grab on them or nothing. Come to them like a normal person and be like, you know what I'm saying? Just like, you know, make eye contact and then hit them with one of the daily cues. You know what I'm saying? One of the cue tasks. Like, you know what I'm saying? How's your night going? How you doing? You look good in that dress, girl. Don't say girl though, but you know what I'm saying? About like, you look very good today. Like, that's a nice outfit you got on. Bing, bada, boom, whatever. A conversation starter. It's not that hard. Go up to them like Joe Goldberg, and then you will be getting the police called on you. Yeah, but it's a guy on guy talking isn't weird. He's not gonna expect me to hit on him, or a girl is. Okay, first of all, that logic of thinking is stupid because a guy on guy talking isn't weird. So you're more comfortable talking to a nigga who's more actually statistically more likely to murder you than a woman is insane to me. Maybe I can see the comfortability because y'all both got penises, but I'm gonna be honest. If you have that expectation, if you think that way for every girl, you're not ever having real interaction with a woman ever in your life. You gotta let that go. You gotta consider women like not necessarily like a guy, but at the same time, like you can't consider them like aliens or something. You don't have to put on your best Sunday fit to talk to a woman. It's not that difficult. You know what I mean? You should just be comfortable when you're going to, like I said, what are they going to do? At the most, like the worst thing they're going to say, like, ill nigga, don't talk to me, bye. Other than that, like, what's the problem? You say you don't even expect niggas to hit on you. And usually that's not the case. They can pick up on your vibe. If you walk to them in a way where it feels that way, yes, they're going to be like that. But if you walk into them like a normal human being, they're not going to have that, bro. Even the most timid women who have their guard on, if you come up to them on some regular schmegular shit, I promise you, their guard will be down. Their guard will be down. I promise you. Still treat them like, yeah, that's what I'm saying, because they are human. It's not that difficult. I don't understand. Like, bro, there's no way. Like, I've never seen somebody like, it's like anytime people be like, it's so hard to like interact with girls. Like, I never had that, and it's not me. And before y'all say, oh, I'm not saying that. I'm saying if you approach them like a real, like a human being, like you would anybody else, I promise you that interaction is 1 second, and once they realize, oh, you're not on bad timing, that's it. Even the most timid, like very people, they will see if you're on good behavior, if you're on good timing, they gonna be like, okay, whatever. You know what I mean? Not gonna lie, I probably shoot myself in GTA 5 if a girl told me to fuck off in 5 seconds of talking to her. That's not, I'm gonna be honest, that's really not gonna happen unless if you yourself do something weird. If you yourself do something like that, that's on you. That's not on them. Girls read intentions quickly. Yes, they do. And it's like, if they know if you're on some fuck shit, they know if you're gonna be, you know what I'm saying? You know, they know this, bro. And if you know that they know this, they just come correct. Just come correct. I feel like it'll happen every time. I think I'm ugly or something, but you need to stop thinking about that's your own insecurities getting to your head. That girl don't know you from a can of paint. Like, you don't know. I didn't see, like, bro, like, no, that's your own securities getting to your head, bro. That girl do not know you. This is your first time interacting with each other. You think she gives a fuck about, like, bro, if you was ugly, she's gonna politely hit you with the, I have a boyfriend. If she thinks you're on that type of timing, she gonna hit you with the, I got a boyfriend, or I got a girlfriend, or I'm not interested, or she's just not gonna pay you no mind either way. And you'll know that. And then after the first couple times, you'll understand, okay, maybe I shouldn't approach like this. A lot of girls are nice. If you are normal with them, they'll talk with you. They'll at least entertain the conversation. It's literally like, how do I explain this? I don't want to explain this in gamer terms, but it's literally like a progression tree. The more answers you get correct, the more they will like engage in the conversation. If you automatically fail the first cute quick time event, nigga, everything else is going to be supremely harder. If you just come correct normally, if you talk to a girl normally, the QTEs are easy to hit, bruh. You said if they say something unwarranted, then that's an issue with them. You said I would be normal though. How do you know if you're normal? What? How do you know if you're normal? Nigga, are you disturbing the peace when you walking outside in public? Let me ask you, are you disturbing the peace? No? Then you're normal. All right, then move on. You're normal to most people. Like, that's because that's how they're gonna view you. If people are not trying to call the cops on you, then to most people they're gonna perceive you as normal. You just say something regular when you approach. Yeah, even like, bro, it's literally not rocket science. Yeah, if you're not doing anything weird or out of the normal, I like your legs. No, you don't say. No. Yeah, as an off-putting. I like your legs is crazy. Go talk to girls you don't find attractive. Yeah, well, yeah, I'll say that. Just like, if you have any homegirls or girls that you're comfortable with, that you know what I'm saying. This is my thing. If you have a homegirl, if you're comfortable with talking to her, approach the conversation just like that with any other girl. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Nigga, no. What's up, honey? How you doing? No. Like, bro, like, I don't mean they ugly, bro. I'm just saying, don't listen to that man. That nigga's weird. Don't do that. Bro, just talk. My thing is this. Once again, women are normal. They're just humans. if you're okay to talking to your homegirl, you should not. You should be okay with just talking to a regular girl you don't know. If anything, you should be more comfortable talking to somebody you don't know because they don't have any preconceived knowledge of you at all. They don't like you. They don't have no preconceived knowledge of you at all whatsoever. You said like to practice because you don't want them, and they can't tell you ill fuck out of here. Just like obsession, but not like that though. Talk with girls the way you would talk to niggas. In a sense, yeah. You don't have any homegirls. Okay, do you have any women in your life? Not your mom, not your aunt, whatever. Do you have any platonic women friends? Period. Like, do you interact? Do you have any women, like, you know what I'm saying, that you can, like, you know what I'm saying, type shit? Talk to women that you like, but you don't wait, what? Nigga, what are you talking about? You're a hairdresser? That's one? Wait, did my dyslexia go off? You said go talk to your girl cousins, man. If you got girl cousins, shit, go talk to Cario. We know you talk you Cario a homegirl. That's your homegirl. Even though I know, actually don't do that because Cario, I don't know, she might. Don't do that. Never mind. Don't do that. Don't do that. This nigga can't read. Nigga, you said talk to women that like you, but you don't perfect practice. That's what you said. I can't read. Nigga, you can't type. Cario's annoying. Cario just talk about her boyfriend 24/7. Okay, this nigga, I'm just saying, we're giving you suggestions, bro. Like, we're just giving you suggestions, bro. Don't take Kara's advice, but she's still a woman, so maybe listen. Bro, like, you have a lot. There's women here that can help you, bro. Not necessarily, but I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? The craziest thing is you can interact with women that are in the chat. There's no difference than going out there in real, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not that crazy. You treat them like one of the boys. I'm not saying, like, if you have a girl that you know what I mean? You said, what is the context of this convo? It started off with one of my it's a long shit. I basically, like, you know, just help, like, they were asking, like, you know, how to be more confident in the world and all this other stuff. You know what I mean? Like, to be able to, like, you know, engage in life and things of that nature. Online and IRL is different. Okay, because y'all can't see each other. Okay, then apply that same method and think about that in the real world. Because I'm gonna be honest, you never met that person. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that person, that random person that you coming up to, you don't know that person. So, like, what's the difference? You know what I mean? You guys are going to be so disappointed when your fear of women rubs off and you talk to as a born ass girl to a born ass girl, bro. That's what, bro. You have Gianni blocked. Okay, mine's but my thing is, like, bro, to sit up there and be like, I just don't understand the fear of talking to a woman. And y'all saying, well, what about but I'm afraid to do it's like, y'all are overthinking this too much. I guarantee you. And if I'm gonna keep it 1,000 stacks, I'm more safe to talking with the ladies than I am with fellas, because I know they're not gonna try to do some tomfoolery most of the time, because they're just normal humans, just like niggas. Just because you can't make dick jokes don't mean that they not normal. They still humans at the end of the day. And yeah, if you have one you're romantically interested, then I can understand that fear, because you don't want to mess up this, that, and the third. But you need to stop having that restriction of yourself, worrying about messing up your chances with somebody, and just be yourself and engage in natural conversation. I promise you, she's gonna like you a lot more if you're just yourself. Don't listen to the Andrew Tates in the world. Don't listen to all them niggas. That's why them niggas are lonely and single. And that's why a lot of people, not only men, or not only women, but men hate them. That's the reason why, because they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. My thing is this. If you are afraid to talk to a person that doesn't know you from a can of paint, that says more about you than anything else. Yes, having platonic relationships help because you know why? Because you know how to talk. That helps you help you talk to somebody that is the opposite sex of yours, that you know for a fact that if you don't like, you said, what's a platonic relationship? When you are in a relationship, it's a friendship basically, usually with the opposite sex or somebody that somebody that you are attracted to, but you have no attraction to this person, bro. Just friends. Nothing romantic is going on. You know what I mean? And my thing is like, it's like I said, it's not that hard. Trust you, women don't bite. Women are just like the niggas. Hell, some of them are niggas. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no difference, bro. We all humans. If you approach conversation like you would with your homeboy, obviously with a couple restrictions, obviously, if it's with a girl that you're trying to talk to and you're trying to court. But if you approach it with no fear, like with less fear, I promise you it'll be way easier. And even if they do reject you, the rejection will be way nicer than what it would be if you were ultimately like thinking too hard. Cause I promise you, women are not trying to like reject you to make you feel bad or whatever. They're just gonna most of the time they're just gonna be like, nigga, I'm not interested, or I got a nigga or a woman or whatever, bro. Like they're not, you know what I mean? They're not gonna try to make a nigga cry. The shit that you see online ain't real life. In real life, women are not doing that on average, bro. They're not doing that. They're not like the online shit. That's just online, bro. Real human beings in the real world, most people's intentions are not what you think they are. Sometimes when I go to my salon to cut my hair, I see a pretty girl getting a haircut too, but I don't want to go up to her because everybody else is looking and staring. Okay, well, who cares? That's what I'm asking. Why do you care? Yeah, don't look at that online shit as real. Exactly. Because I promise you, like I said, the people that are saying this shit online be like, yeah, these people are the devil. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, nobody's gonna like don't listen to them niggas. Yes, nobody will care. Guess what? Because they got bills they gotta pay. That the old lady in booth 2 getting her haircut by the blind nigga, she gotta worry about whether if her hair is gonna still be there at the end of this salon cut. She still has to worry about if she can even pay for it, because it's about to be 300 shillings, nigga. Like, bruh, it's not that crazy. Like, they don't care, bruh. They will forget you were even there like 10 minutes from then. That's what I'm saying. You don't even have to have a full-blown conversation. Just be like, hey, how are you? Yes, exactly. Just exactly how CC say. Just be like, you can just literally just say, how you doing? Hello. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to have to spark up a you don't even have to spark up a conversation. You can just literally just be like, hey, how you doing? I see what, you know what I'm saying? I see you getting your hair cut, whatever, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's not that hard. And if she wants to spark up a conversation with you, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, she literally sitting like a couple rows down. And you know what I mean? The goal of shit, like, you trying to, like, come on, bro. He said, that's true. Actually, bills make a lot of people forget stuff. He said, some girls will initiate convo with you, but otherwise just get used to talking to people in a platonic way. Yes. Then I asked her if she would go on a no. You are literally jumping to the end of the chapter, bro. You're literally, bro. No. Like, bro. Okay. Are you going? Okay, when you talk to your homeboys, right? When you talk to your friends, right? When you start a conversation and y'all talk about something, do you immediately jump to like, all right, so you trying to go get something to eat or something? Like mid conversation when you just met them, be like, yeah, bro, you trying to go get something? You going to? You know, I mean, like, yeah, why you rushing? Nigga, why you like, bro? Like, no, bro. Be like, yeah. So I know that we had this lovely conversation. You trying to go out on a dinner date with me tonight? Preferably at 7 p.m. at Luigi's Laguzzi's. I heard that little lasagna is very to die for. Like no, you don't do that, bruh. You arrange it. The thing is, you shouldn't be worried about trying to go on a date, my nigga. You gotta get to know the person first. Get to know. Stop trying to worry about wooing her. Let the court shit happen naturally. If your intentions is to automatically trying to crack, it's up for you. All right? Stop it. Get her IG or something. If the conversation alludes to that, if you can direct it towards there. Remember, I never talked to a girl before. Okay, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. This is just in general. This ain't even about women. This is just in general, bro. It's just in general. Like when you talk to people you never met before, that's how you should approach it. You don't sit there and talk to somebody and be like, you talk to them for 5 minutes. So yeah, you want to go on a date now? Like, no, you don't do that. Talk vibes, get her number, talk some more, get to know her, and then ask. Well, not necessarily in that order, but chop it up. You know what I'm saying? Engage in small banter. If it leads to if y'all had a good conversation, then you can ask, you know what I mean? if it leads to a great conversation, then you can ask for like an IG or something. Don't ask for her number because y'all not niggas closer yet. Ask for her IG. You know what I'm saying? You could chop it up in the DMs if it gets comfortable. If she's feeling you, next time you see her, engage in more conversation. And then, you know what I'm saying, be like, hey, you want to go whatever, It's not that hard. You don't even know if you like shorty to get to know her, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's like, you don't even like, bro, you gotta fill the hoe out first. You gotta fill the hoe out first. You know what I'm saying? You be like, you off of first conversation is insane. Try to ask her out on first conversation, and then y'all get to yapping, and you're like, on second thought, I actually don't like this girl. Man, I'm out of here. Like, no, that's not how you do it. You say you ask for the number. I don't even have IG. The reason why IG is because if you are on IG, right, number is more personal. I feel like you only should give out your number to people that you actually trust and you have some type of like rapport with. IG is like, okay, you follow me on IG, you see I'm on here, or Twitter, X, whatever. It's like a business card. You know what I mean? Like, it's there if you want to see, if you want to engage. If you want to message her or she gets your IG, you know what I mean? Is that, bro? Like, it's not that hard. So when I used to go to the club with my boy, he would just go up to a girl and start kissing her already. How did he do that? How did he do it? I'm gonna be honest. I'm surprised that nigga didn't get slapped. Maybe they different in Portugal. I don't know. Cause normally either you're Duke Dennis, or he just, you know what I'm saying? Like the cops are being called. I never seen that happen. Or she might have been drunk. I'm gonna be honest. Cause what club is this? In real life, that never happens most of the time. You said I just go for the IG, ask for the X, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a form of communication that you can get to her. Ask her to share her location on her iPhone with you. Hell the fuck no. Hell no. Don't do that. That's how you happened. He's very attractive. Well, you don't want your girl from the club, or yeah. He didn't talk to them the next day. That's true. Probably, you know what I mean? It was probably a club Ayo went to before. Oh. You say you don't go to any clubs in Portugal. But I'm just saying, I'm gonna be honest, the fact that he was able to do that, that's not reality. That might have been a once in a lifetime thing, and maybe I don't know. Because normally anytime I see a guy, when I used to partake in the club activities, which I only went to 3 clubs ever in my life, but if I'm at a kickback or something or a party, anytime I see a nigga do that, they usually get slapped or they get the man or they get beat up. You know what I mean? Go to spaces where people who have similar interests would be at. That's what I said. That's what I said for your ass, Mr. Kone. That's what I said for your ass. Yeah, you too. You know what I mean? It'd be way easier because you already have something that's of interest that you could easily talk to anybody in that room with. You know what I mean? It's not that hard. Especially if there's a girl there, you know what I mean? And like I said, it's like the attention should not be like your attentions when you go to talk to somebody should not be either let me get her number, let me see if I can crack, let me see a dinner date. It should just be I just want to strike genuine conversation with somebody because quite frankly, if you're not talking to somebody in a space where everybody's talking, why are you there? You know what I'm saying? It should just be just a genuine conversational thing, bruh. It shouldn't be that difficult to overthink, bruh. You say every time I go to a concert by myself, I force myself to talk to at least one person, and I've made 2 friends from that. Yes, that should be a thing. I remember the first time I ever went to a concert by myself. I told y'all this story already. I went to a concert by myself because the girl stood. Well, she didn't stand me up. She literally had to go to work. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I remember when I had to do that shit, and I had to conversate with people because I looked crazy by myself, bruh. That shit was crazy. But then, you know what I mean? Shit made shit not awkward. And guess what? I never talked to the people ever again. But sometimes you can create friendships with that though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know. I never talked to those people ever again. But they were very lovely people though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it'd be like that. You never know. You have to just get out your comfort, bro. You gotta get out your comfort zone. You gotta be aware that the fact that you were brought into this world, you gotta make shit shake, bro. You can't let shit happen for you. If you want something, you gotta do it yourself. Shit, bro. So you look super young, man. All the girls I talk to are the same age as me, but they look so grown. They wouldn't take me serious. That's your own insecurities getting to your head, Gianni. I'm just keeping it a buck. Yeah, you're literally projecting. You're projecting, bro. Like that's your own set of insecurities getting to your head, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody gotta go there, bro. That's like being like, wow, I'll never get hired for this job because my feet stink. Exactly. Like, what do your feet have to do with your ability to do the job? Exactly. Like, bro, it's like, bro, like you. That's just you. You can't let that be a thing, bro. Niggas used to think I was a girl, bruh. Niggas used to think I was cute, this, that, and the third, all that shit. That didn't stop me from talking to nobody. I still talk to girls and all that shit too, bro. Don't matter, bruh. Niggas used to say I look like a girl, bro. You think you think a nigga like that's gonna be like, you know, you like, come on, bruh. That's literally nothing. It's literally nothing, bruh. You just have to, you have to be like, that's just like an excuse. You don't want to talk to girls your age anymore. You're going to talk to MILFs. It's too hard. It's literally not hard at all. I feel bad for niggas. Like, that's why I'm probably not the best person to give advice, because every time I hear a nigga talk about it's too hard to talk to girls, I'm like, I just don't understand it, bruh. It's not. I don't see it, bro. I'm looking like, bro, what's going on here, bruh? MILFs might be harder, mate. Nah, MILFs, the older women will be easy because the coochie dry. They need some moisturizing. They'll take a nice strapping young man any day. I used to not want to talk to people because I thought my nostrils were too big. Now I have a hose. Look at this, flexing about your hose. Yeah, we know about your hose. Why ho? My bad. Sorry. You said MILFs will smell the fear on you. Experienced meat is crazy. Experienced meat is crazy. Now the older women will definitely dismantle a young 18 Gianni. No cap. They definitely will do that. But at the same time, like I said, it's just normal interaction. It's not hard to talk to people. Why? That's why I'm like, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm not the right person. I feel like niggas is just too introverted, bruh. Like, bro, I don't understand where this introvert. Actually, I do understand where this introversy came from because of the fucking internet. But even still, it's like, bro, it's not. If niggas is so easy to be able to talk to people online, how can you not translate that to the real world? I just don't understand it. Niggas is able to DM thousands of people, talk in chats, go on Discords, even VC. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you should be able to approach talking to somebody in real life how as much as you want me to be in VC to talk, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you should apply that in real life. It shouldn't be the translation shouldn't be that hard to do, bro. Boy wants jerky instead of chicken. That's crazy. No one can see you. I mean, I guess, bro, but you will never see my face. You're even shy with VC. Nick joined VC. Gianni, you need to get a job or go to uni if you already graduated high school. Damn, nigga. All right, mother. All right, mom. Golly, bro. Fuck. Golly. I know why she said that, though. Yeah, so you can immerse yourself in real life and talk to people. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, getting you a job probably be the best thing because at the job, everybody there is just to do the job. So, like, literally nobody will give a fuck no matter what you say. Like, find a way to put yourself in social experiments or experiences. Yeah, I would say that. You have a job? Okay, well, even still, like, whatever, like, bro, just to conversate with people. Like, don't be afraid. Like, I feel like if it's easy for people to, like, be able to go in Discord to talk versus going into the real world to talk to people, and your only thing is, like, because they can't see me, nigga, I can still hear your voice. I can still hear your voice. You know what I mean? If anything, I wouldn't suggest to do this, but just act like you're in Discord in real life, minus the, you know, the slurring and all that other shit. You know what I mean? Let some of that fear, you know what I'm saying, subside, bruh. You get bullied in most of your jobs. You said voice ain't shit, though. Nigga, how do you think you talk to people? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People ain't really focused on your face. You know what they used to teach, bro. My uncle and my other brother told me this exact thing. It's like when you first talk to people, you don't even look at their eyes. Unfortunately, I do that because it's impossible for me. But they say you gotta look at their forehead. If you're like shy, you should look at like the between their forehead or like above their forehead. That's how most people used to give people that is exact thing, bro, to do when you want to talk to somebody. Now, I'm not saying not to do that. You know what I mean? You shouldn't, like, you know, but at the same time, it could help. You never know. Because it still looks like you're looking like you're engaged in the conversation. But it's like, you know what I mean? He said before uni, my anxiety was the fucking worst. But I wanted to go to a different city for uni. So I'm forced to talk to people. But I ended up going to one in my city. So I wasn't so immersed, but I still put in the effort to get out there. Yeah, I mean, even if that, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, the point is to make the effort. You know what I mean? If you can make the effort to change, then taking those slow steps, then it's like, you know what I mean? Like, that's the whole point. To the forehead method, yes, they teach people this all. They teach this. That's how they teach people who are shy to talk to people. That's how, like, they even say that, like, if you're going for a job and shit, like, if you are afraid to talk to somebody, go up to somebody, and make eye contact, because that's the biggest thing, especially in this generation, right? And like this generation is like niggas don't want to make eye contact with people. Like you can literally like focus like between their eyebrow or above, like in the forehead, so it makes it easier for you to talk to. And then you gradually start, once you get more comfortable, you start actually looking at the person. And by the time you're mid conversation, you don't even know you're talking to them, bro. Yeah, in between. Yeah, it's like, yeah, you look, yeah. You say, can people tell you're looking and you're, no, they can't. The whole point of it is like, when you look like right here, it's still, like if I'm looking like straight like this way, between somebody's eye, like their eyes, it still looks like I'm looking at their eyes, but I'm not really looking at it because it's not that far above your eye line, because your eye line is above your eyelash right here. So that's why they tell you to look like right here or somewhere, because it's in the same vicinity. It's in the same vicinity. That's why they tell you to do that. Yeah, it's in between the eyes, between the eyebrows, where, you know, most people will do it. You know what I mean? Slightly above the forehead. You know what I mean? See, I always just wing it. I'll try between the eyebrows space. Yeah, that's like if it looks like you're like looking at somebody, that's what they usually tell you. You know what I mean? Or never to look down. You know what I mean? But it's like once you start actually gravitating toward conversation, and then you start getting more comfortable, then you gradually just go down. That's what the whole point is. You're supposed to go down. More times people aren't paying attention to see if you're making eye contact. That's also true. Because that's a big thing. You think you're nervous? Sometimes the other person might be nervous too. Both of y'all are nervous, but y'all don't realize that for the other person. So neither of y'all end up making eye contact most of the time in most interactions. But y'all don't be thinking about that though. That's the thing. Like, bro, that's just how it be, bro. It's like people, you gotta realize, like, this world, like, nervous nibbers. People, like, bro, if you think you're afraid, other people are afraid. You don't think that person's afraid. You don't ever know. You know what I'm saying? You never know. Y'all both experiencing the same thing at the same time, and y'all don't even know, bro. And it just be like that, bro. At the end of the day, bro, like, don't be nervous about shit, bro. Like, well, I mean, you can be nervous, but, you know, work on those shits, bro. It'll make you a better, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta start, like, realizing, like, I guess reality, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't that hard. Talking to a woman, it's not hard, because they're just a human being, just like you and I. They're not doing anything different. There's no snow bunny mind control. There's no, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Like, none of that shit, bro. It's like we are all humans interacting the same day, bro. It is what it is, bro. But maybe I might be wrong. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a weird nigga, and I'm just weird, and I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. It just comes out to who's the better actor, for real. Hey, and we all know Ayo Marty winning that, because he's definitely an actor for sure. Grammy and award nominated, bro. You said niggas gonna be only talking to robot suit. I hope not. That's just it's crazy, because my thing is, like, I'm looking at it, I'm like, bro, if I talk to a woman one day, I'll let you know, Nick. You don't have to let me know. That shouldn't be an accolade. You well, I mean, if you feel like that has to be that, I guess, but, like, that shouldn't be an accolade that you trying to strive to hit. That should just be a common thing. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is, bro. Just to hit me with what am I supposed to do with that? I mean, am I wrong though? Because what am I supposed to do with that information? Congratulations, you talked to a human. You talked to a human. You should have been doing that. You will talk to a woman. I like that. Or to a woman. You know what I'm saying? You will talk to a woman just like a normal conversation. Just like you would, not necessarily your homeboy, because, you know, y'all be talking about some tomfoolery, but you will engage with a normal and I will say this before we because we should have been watching this movie. Don't just focus on just the women. Focus on just people in general. Focus on people in general. Try to talk to somebody that you never talked to. Engage at least in a 5-minute conversation at most. Because trust me, talking to women is one thing, but talking to people in general will get you more confident into talking to more people. So eventually when you start talking to quote unquote women, right? It'll be natural. It'll be easy for you to be, because you'll be like, it'll be just another conversation. You say you need to believe in yourself, and even if it's the illusion, well, just believe in yourself. You know what I mean? Delusion, that's for something else. But just believe in yourself. You know what I mean? Believe in yourself, man. Believe in yourself. Oh, Lord. Believe in yourself, bruh. Healthy delusion. Well, reality still, you still gotta, subvert yourself to reality. It's okay to have dreams. Sometimes I feel my heart gonna beat out of my chest. Amen. Take deep breaths. I'm not trolling. Dead ass. Take deep breaths and count to 100. If you make it to 100, you're too stressed. If you make it to 50, you're partly stressed. If you make it to 20, you're good. I need my nigga to only talk to me and be scared of other women. He probably afraid of you for other reasons. Clan rallies. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. I gotta stop with the clan jokes. Y'all, Cece's not a part of the clan. I'm just joking. She does not have a hood. She does not participate in clan rallies, okay? She is not that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Or is she? My bad. My bad. This was a nice talk. It was a nice yap session. My throat is hurting, bruh. My throat is hurting, bruh. We should have been on this movie.